Okay, all set to
Leading
go.
off tonight
Now
for
here
Texas,
is
the
Wyatt
center fielder,
Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. Hauls it in on the warning track. So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Duran batting second in today's lineup. And usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Late on that fastball.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around. And so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Steps on first for the out. Now it's Corey Seager. There's a swing and a drive. Buxton sprinting after it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back in Minnesota. Our starter in this one. Chris Bubich. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Inside. And that is ball one.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses. And that's ball 2. Full extension makes the catch. Stepping in, Andy Pajes. Inside, just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Langford in position. Out number 2. Here's Byron Buxton. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. Langford on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Back at Target Field, top of the second. Here's Josh Young. Ober back to work. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Out to short, Correa. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Zach Neto.
The designated hitter, Zach Neto.
On the ground, right side, LeMahieu sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Kyle Higashioka stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. And a foul ball. Now
No,
1-1.
in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just
That's the
off
ball.
the inside edge. That one fouled off. 2-2. Garcia settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Royce Lewis. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. And there's two down. And now here is Logan O'Hoppe. And first offering is fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
Burger.
Fouled off left side.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
In the air, right field, Pajes. Hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fouled off down the right side. Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one missing low. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. On the ground to the left, Correa. On the run, throw to first, and he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Man at first with one gone. Here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. And that one is inside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's two away. So the lineup flips over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls,
Man,
one strike.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, two strikes.
In the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Back in Minnesota, here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One ball, two strikes.
Langford makes his way towards it. And it's caught for the out. And next for Minnesota, Ty France. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1. 1-1.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth.
Here's
Second
DJ
baseman,
LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
In there, and it's 0-1. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's in.
France leads off first with one away. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Outside.
Ball.
And it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
On to Simeon. And that's 2. Back at Target Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Ezekiel Duran. Lewis. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Siegs to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. That's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And that's ball
Ball.
1.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Foul ball there. 4th inning underway. No score. Swung on. Belted. That one's back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Young. Grounded out his first time up. That one hit to right. And that will drop foul.
Wow, that was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
Ground ball left
That
side.
ball's foul.
And that's just foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton moves under it. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the
Leading
left
off
fielder,
for the
Harrison
Twins,
Bader.
The left fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that is out of play. Bader, in his 8th season, 30 years old now, usually in center field, but today starting in left. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Late swing fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
In the dirt. That's a hit. Here comes Bader around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
He was all over that one.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's in there. And the count even at 1.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a drive by Buxton. Deep to left. Way back there. Going. Gone. A laser to left. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. And now it's going to be Royce Lewis. Reaching down, makes the catch. Logan O'Hoppe, the next Twin up to hit.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. O'Hoppe tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Now he breaks his bat. And he barehands it. And that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Zach Neto. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now batting. Catcher,
so
Kyle
man aboard, Kyle
Higashioka.
Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Now batting.
Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. And now the 0-1. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting. Right
Up
fielder,
next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's got no chance. He's out. In to score from first, and it's now a 2-run game. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Just
Now
barely able to beat that one out. Man,
Wyatt.
he was giving it his all getting down the line right there. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
0-1.
Langford now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Check swing,
No, that's down.
no appeal.
Ball.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. High in the air, out to right. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Ty France. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Twins.
Up to the plate steps
second
DJ
baseman,
LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ball one there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over. And now Bader up to the plate. Pitch misses. Ball one. France, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is fouled back. Duran makes the catch. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 outs. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Pajes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Langford brings it in, and that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
1-1.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Seager up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. On the ground right side. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. This to third. Zips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Zach Neto will hit next. 1 for 2.
Neto.
Out to short. Correa over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Bubich back to work. And that misses. 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Jackson.
Here's Stanton now. There's a strike. 95 of that one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time. Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Inside, ball.
And no one can get there. Here's Buxton to score. It's 5-3 to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Correa stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's down and in.
Not really attacking on the mound in this
2
at
balls,
bat.
1 strike.
All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. O'Hoppe on at second with 2 down.
Foul ball.
And that gets down into the gap. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay.
France in the box again, takes a strike. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Target Field, top of inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. On the corner for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
Berger, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. In the air, right side. Pajes makes the catch, and there's one gone. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Garcia.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one outside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2-1. One out and a runner at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Now pitching for
On the mound now for the Twins, Justin
number
Topa.
48. Justin Topa.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And Semien is out. And that's terrific. DJ LeMahieu will get things going.
For the Twins, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Inside,
that missed. That's
just
a ball.
Missed. Jackson, in his
1-0.
9th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And a good start to the inning. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. And here is Harrison Bader. In the dirt. The 1-0.
Hike one.
Late on that fastball. LeMahieu gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And out number 1 on the grab. Now, Andy Pajes.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 60, Cole Winn.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. Check swing, called strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Outside with a breaking ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Semien. Over to Seager, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Byron Buxton digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Off balance feet, there's one. And they turn the double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there.
One ball,
that's
no
good
strikes.
practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, LeMahieu slings to first, and Seager is set down, and that is the inning. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Rule to swing. So digging in, Royce Lewis. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. So up next for Minnesota, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Inside. And the count 2-1. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And that's a fair ball. Oh, he botches it. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Ty France getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
LeMahieu at the plate with 2 away, swings through that
0-1.
That missed
That's
inside.
ball.
And 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2's the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the dirt, blocked. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch. New inning getting started, and now Josh Young.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jose Ruiz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that one fouled off. Right side, LeMahieu. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Zach Neto now at the plate.
1
for 3.
Designated hitter, Zach Neto.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Slapped foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Grounds one to short. Correa sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs. Last chance now for the Rangers. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. Over with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.